Hi, I'm Avery Davidson.
And I'm Kristen Oakes-White. Thank you for joining us for This Week in Louisiana Agriculture, the only TV show bringing Louisiana farmers and consumers together every week. Well, it's the end of summer, and for one Louisiana crop, that means planting season. It's an unusual exception to most crops in America, which are typically planted in the spring.
And this year, we're unusually behind in planting. Wet weather, including rain from Hurricane Barry, has put growers behind in getting the 2020 sugarcane crop in the ground. As TWILA's Neil Melancon tells us, like summertime, the planting season is growing short.
In July, Hurricane Barry came almost directly over these sugarcane fields, knocking stalks down with winds and flooding the area with rains. Ricky Gonsoulin is the farmer who operates on these lands and says the problem has been the rains before, during, and after the storm.
Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes we monitor our progress on how much we accomplish, in our field work on any given time. And this particular year, we had 0 stalks planted in the ground, and here we are approaching September the 1st, and I truly don't expect us to get any cane in the ground until the first week of September if the weather improves currently.
Gonsoulin is certainly one of the hardest hit in the state, but planting is definitely behind schedule, according to the American Sugarcane League president, Jim Seemaw.
Generally, we like to start in early August, the first week or so of August. And we've made some starts, but just constant rains have really delayed where we'd really like to be planting right now. We're approaching the end of August and would probably like to be in the 70 to 80% completed range, and we're probably 30–40% completed with planting right now.
Further north in Pointe Parish, Paul Schexayder has had drier weather, allowing him to get into his fields at least.
I farm from the bridge, Mississippi River, the new Mississippi River Bridge to Morganza, and it doesn't rain in the same place every day. And so we've been moving around, but we're getting it done, I've been kind of fortunate right here, and I think we can, with the right weather, I can finish doing the planting in at least about 11 days.
Schexayder is also facing a different situation in these soybean fields, which he just cut 2 days before. Beans were always something to grow, so fields didn't sit idle, but the low prices in the markets are causing him to shift these acres back into sugarcane.
I won't take any cane out to plant more beans. My living, my success, I'll have to say, is sugarcane. It's just, you saying if, say, beans go to $12, I'll apply cane now? Right. That's not going to happen.
Meanwhile, it's another daily rain shower over Ricky Gonsoulin fields. Hopefully, with the cool front coming through, he'll be able to get some planting done, as harvest will soon begin. For This Week in Louisiana Agriculture, I'm Neil Melancon.
As you saw there on the back of Ricky's truck, he is running for state representative for District 48. He's also been named Mr. Iberia for the upcoming Louisiana Sugarcane Festival at the end of September, when hopefully he'll have gotten his cane in the ground. And Avery, you and I have both been out to Ricky's place a lot, and I'm sure you've seen the video, Kristen, that he's just dealing with water all the time, all season long. From planting when I went out there before, when he was worried about all that water coming in from the Gulf or down the Atchafalaya, it's just, it's a constant struggle. And fortunately, some of those places up north have seen a little more planting, but they're really behind out there.
I was on the phone with Jim Harper a little bit earlier, and so he's got soybeans and sugarcane. Right now, he's able to harvest his soybeans and plant his sugarcane, but he says he needs a rain where he is, up around Cheneyville. There are some parts of the state that are starting to move into that unusually dry, like especially up in Coupe Parish.
And that's what Paul Schexayder said, that he needs that rain to really finish the crop out, and that would be just perfect. But of course, too much of it is, interferes with planting.
Some parts don't need rain.
Exactly.
I can justify to that.
Absolutely, and I know, especially for some of the other grains, and now cotton's opening its boils, so that bolls, and so that's a problem too. It's just, if we could just find that weather control device. Then
Little Bear's porridge. We're looking for Little Bear's porridge.
Exactly,
Thank you very much, Neil Melancon.